Hello everyone, my name is Pradeep. Today I discuss about my project Health Insurance Cross-Selling Prediction. It is a classification problem. This is my problem summary. What is my problem statement is our client is an insurance agent that has given medical coverage to its client. Presently, they need our assistance is the build a model to foresee whether the policyholder clients from the past year will be like the vehicle production gave by the company. We know our general guidelines to do this project. First, we import our libraries like Pandas, NumPy, visualization tools like Matplotlib, Seaborn, libraries like Hypothesis, and we import in the libraries the data pre-processing, the machine learning logarithmic libraries, and the classification of the logarithmic matrices. First, we mounted our drive, and we read our dataset into the by Gmail. First, the dataset view df.head having shown in ID, gender, age, driving license, regional code, provisional insurance, vehicle age, vehicle damage, annual premium, policy channel, vintage, response. The df.head shows in top 5. The shape of our dataset is equal to 3,81,109 rows and columns, columns. Dataset info, ID, gender, age, driving license, regional. This is called integers, object, float, integer, object, float, as we shown. Find out the dispute values is 0. Find out the missing values is 0. Missing values and null values has be 0. What we know our our dataset has 3,81,109 entries, 14 columns and 14 columns. 3 are objective type and the objective data types, and the rest of the numerical data type. There is no missing values as you shown in the dataset columns. Df dot columns equal to index. Df dot column means it is showable the dataset like columns. uh, Dataset describes equal to count, medium, standard deviation, mean, 25%, 50%, 75%, and max. What is the variable of the day? Variable of the discrimination. The variables are ID, gender, age, driving license, regional code, previously vehicle age, vehicle damage, annual premium, policy states, vintage, and responses. Check the unique values of each other. Define the unique values, gender, ID, gender, age, driving license, regional code, annual premium, policy has. Uh, Coming to the next quarter, data wrangling. We know our data wrangling, write a code to make our dataset analysis. First, we make the backup our dataset, df copy dot equal to df dot copy. We can drop our ID columns. It's not used for more use. Df dot drop is equal to in place the true value. Converted into driving license into previous insurance by 1 comma 0 or yes or no. Df dot head, we have these reconstruct our data. Have we shown figure gender, age, driving license, regional code, previous insurance, and vehicle age, vehicle damage, annual premium. Next step is converting into regional code and annual premium, policy of float into data type, save as a space, dividing into the categorical features. And the categorical features have been shown in the top 5: male, 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 female. What are the manipulations we have done this? First, we create our backup data set under this name df.copy, and we drop the ID columns is not used for us. We converted into values the categorical, the driving license and previous incidents, so 1 into 0, yes or no, for the better validation. Convert the regional codes and the annual premium and policy sales channels from the float into the data types to save. Fourth one is the data visualization and experimentation with charts, understanding the relationship between the variables as is shown in the chart. One is the count and the responses. First, the bar chart we are showing uh, the gaining incidence of the The cross-selling conversion rate of the company is close to 12%. The company can improve this. The commission takes encourages the place of the vehicle insurance, offering the incentives of the application. They come to the certain process of encouraging the customer acquisition. Cost is still remaining zero. The chart number 2, as we shown the broad plot, count and previous insurance. Chart number 3, we count and vehicle age, as we shown. This is a pie chart. Vehicle damages, 50% will be yes and 50% will be no. As we shown, it might be the negative business impact, 40 to 50% claim rate of the vehicle insurance. It is huge financial impact of our company. Third one, age and count. Age of this, as we shown, we can the positive business impact because or the measure the customer's age will be range 20 to 30. There would be low health and insurance rate, but it give opportunities by the vehicle insurance as well. The sixth plot, histographical along the KDL lines here, the visualization of the distribution of the futures. There might be deadlines are also available the sequence. Chart number 4, count and policy sales channels. As we shown in the DF dot policy sales channel, the value count head to number 20, top 20 head count, as we shown in this. Eighth plot is the vintage plot. Ninth plot is the gender and count, male and female. Responses are 0. The 10th plot is the previous insured and count. The 11th chart is the count and vehicle age. The 12th plot is vehicle damage and count. The 13th chart is the age of the histogram. As we shown in these red lines, as we shown has the figure. The installation of the premium higher because their younger customers are not interested. The customers they hold back this product value, therefore in our this competitors. The correlations of this heat map as we shown in this figure, as we show the correlation of the product. The pair plot, we use the pair plot, the correlation between the analyzing the data of the chart, understanding the involving and the consideration of context and domain which data belongs to you. Next, fifth one is the hypothesis test. Hypothesis test, we run the mainly three types. The statement one, then all hypothesis of the annual premium is not equal to greater than 20,000. Average equal to premium equal to greater than 20,000. The second one is the age not greater than 30,000. Null alternate hypothesis, age equal to greater than 30,000. As shown, we find out the t-test and as of simple and p-values, and find out the p-values as we show. The third test will be conducted in jet test, and this the p-value of the cheese-square test. We know the cheese-square test have the promotions of the hypothesis is standard deviation. The cheese-square test about the p-value we consider about this 99.99 sufficient rejected by the hypothesis. There is the standard deviation of the annual premium is 10,000. Sixth one is the future engineering part. We don't have the zero missing values. Handling the outliers as we show in the figure. Handling the outliers, we do this clamping method, and we show in this figure right now. In this, I use the clamping method to thread the outlier, and as there are 381,109 entries in my data set, trimmed the outliers would be data was lost. And the categorical encoding is the categorical encoding by the columns that df.head, age, and regional columns I am shown in the beginning top 5. And we categorical techniques of this, the technical data representation and the textual contract and lower casing removal punchable and removable axis and stop removal of the white biases as we shown in figure. The recapitulation of the testing and we use the normalizations of the part of the tagging. What is the text vectorization as we shown in the figure? The text vectorization is mainly dependent upon commonly approached the three steps big of the words tf.idf and words are enable. The future manipulation section we have the driving The future manipulation section is the correlation of the new future. All the things they consider of important and the customer have the driving license, they doesn't prove the variable information of the MAC prediction. The data information of the data scaling. What is the data scaling is the min-max scale, the min-max scaling of the data set X and X train and X test. First we train our data sets like X train and X test. The 90% of the data set have been shown in figure. The responses of the count. Uh, the definitions of the Y and X and Y variables. The smart balances of the print their oversampling technique as they used. The before sampling and after sampling as is shown in the bar plot will be visualization of the balance sheet. The responsations of the SMOT method handles the classic imbalance of the because the same distribute values from the major classes in the trained data set pair from the cluttering method. Although this balance sheet classic distribution, I don't have improved in the additional information of the model as is shown. The seventh is the major part of this project. We done the ML model implementation. First one, the logistic regression model. In the logistic regression model, we choose the predictions of the values y test and x test of the predicted value. The confusion matrix shall be registered. The predictions of the shown in the figure. The logistic curves of this shown in it like a like parabolic type. The false rate and the true rate. Model number three, it is the model number three and it performed using the evaluation matrix scorecard, the RC. And the confusion matrix has been choose the actual value and predicted value. The ROC curve has been represented by the random forest classifications has been chosen the false value and the predicted value. And the cross validation of the hyperparameter test and this forum the random forest classification is two. The biset and asterisk. Why we use the grid search? The grid search is the grid search is commonly used the technique of the hyperparameters or the invariant and the grid search is accepted. The entry is the hyperparametric, which helps to find out the optimum composition of the better performance of the valid data set. The third one is the evaluation of the matrices. So what is the evaluation has been shown in the figure. Recalling score is equal to 0.911. And the third model is implementation as we shown in this. As is shown this the confusion matrix of the predicted value. What is the ROC curve? The random forest classification is ROC curve has been the project value and false value. The cross validation has been shown in the last one first last the shown in the figure the future indexations of these three ML model regressions has been shown in this figure. And what is my conclusion is in our analysis, we perform the ADA all features of our data set. We first analyze our independent variable and responses, and also we transform the next analysis and categorical. We drop the variables as we measured one class and we analyze the numerical variable. Though, so these correlations of the different variables is not encoding the categorical. The next we implementations the three machine learning logarithmic like logistic and random forest and XB boost. We did some hyperparametric tuning improvement the model performance. So all of this model of the random forest is the highest score. F score is equal to 87% for this test. There is no overfitting as we seen. So finally the insurance company can develop a machine learning a model that we use the random forest classification to predict the weather. They already existing the already existing the health insurance. The customers have so the incentives as the application will become the settled process. The cross selling might be effective of the increasing profit. The customer acquisition cost will be still remaining zero. This is my project. Thank you.